I'm right now at the mass grave, and in my hand I have a rose to lay for the many people who died as a result of the massacre. That is my symbolic rose. It is a touching moment right now. The reality to know that in this tomb buried 250,000 people. And this is the 30th anniversary of this massacre. This is the grave. And may their souls rest in peace. They died because of their ethnicity. And it's a touching moment. We started the store with just a simple video of survivors and the horror of how their parents were killed in front of them by militia rebels and by their neighbors and people who were their friends, who they played with. It is heartrending. 250,000. 30 years ago, this place that looks so peaceful and serene. It's the resting place of many. You know, in life, when people talk about conflict and fighting and killing each other, it is painful. It is surreal, you know, to experience these things, and the everlasting flame out here burning in memory of those who died. It's an emotional day to think about it. It's just emotional. It's emotional. Well, hello everyone. I just finished the tour of the museum, the Genocide Memorial, Rwanda. And right by me, right here, is the tomb of the open grave. And if you look on the inside, you actually see caskets that through the glass to show and to prove that, you know, folks were buried here. It is sobering. It's shocking when you go through it all, to see it all happen and to understand why it happened and how it happened. That in this area, there's 250,000 people are buried here. I'm sitting on the tombstone right now in honor of those who died because of their ethnicity. It's sobering. People, it is a sobering experience. And, you know, it's a conversation you have to have with yourself. Especially, you know, when you're in politics and all of those things that happen, that you shed tears for these moments because it is so sad. Simply, you know, people were killed because of ethnicity, the tribe they belong to. Nepotism, tribalism. That's the basic tenets of how people were killed. Neighbors kill neighbors because the tribes were different, you know. We have to learn from things like this, for our politicians, for people to understand that what we say means a lot to those who follow us, and to understand the implications of the decisions we make as politicians, as political leaders, as political parties leading the grassroots. Almost 2 million people, children were killed. And as I went through the exhibit to learn how it happened on tribal basis, but also to see the reality of the Masechi cutlass, the body parts, skulls, bones, clothes people were wearing, images. It's a dark day. It's a tough day. It's emotional for me. It is sad. I had to debrief myself, move away from my family, just to come to the open too, because inside there are like 8 or 9 caskets. They stacked them and buried them. They just left this opening so people could see and believe for generations to come that actually people are buried here. This is the Genocide Memorial, where 250,000 people were buried on this ground because of the tribe they belong to, because of political leaders, because of political ideology, because of nepotism, because of tribalism, because of regionalism. To you, the youths of Sierra Leone, no conflict is worth dying for. No political system is worth dying for. No political leader is worth dying for. The genocide left close to 500,000 children as orphans. It happened 30 years ago. So the people that I see around Kigali and Rwanda right now, who are in their 40s and 50s, some of them were the orphans 30 years ago. They raped close to 500,000 women. Most of them ended up with HIV, AIDS, and other diseases. Children that they raped. So chances are the adults that I see out here, women, could have been victims of that rape. And they're carrying the scar, a lot of people carrying the scar of having no family members because they were all killed by their neighbors. It was about neighbors killing neighbors because they belong to different tribes. It's a sobering moment for us. A sobering moment for me. And as I count me hope for youth heart and wear me hope for youth polo today, I think it's very symbolic. To you, the youths of Sierra Leone, hope for youths. I say to you, please, don't. It's not worth it. If you can see the skulls the way Cutlass chap, the skull, the real skull, it is seed and aya. The real bones them, where they don't broke people in bone, the clothes them, the blood stained clothes them of some of the victims are still in this memorial. You will cry. You will cry. And for the survivors, the children who are telling their stories about their parents, you will cry. There is no way tears will not run down your eyes. So today I came and I contributed and put a flower. Because I contributed and we lay a flower on the tomb of the unknown right here. I do it on behalf of all of you, Hope for Youths. And as a reminder to you all to say, as the Bible says, love your neighbors. Love your neighbors, regardless of the tribe they belong to. Whether they're Nasoso, Mede, Timini, Limba, Mende, Kono, Krio, Fula, Vai, it's not worth it. Because here it's 250,000 people. And all of this you see behind me, Tegodok, Naya, Beden. It's not worth it. And the children who are displaced, the women who were raped and those who were killed, and the people who perpetrated the crime, we're looking at the museum, they're asking them, they don't even know why they did what they did. Because the leader said, go kill, then go kill. And most of them are in prisons, the one where they cage adults, They don't even know why they did what they did to kill innocent people. So I say to you all, one love. And I bring on account to this memorial, hope for youth for Lona. Wise up. Think. Act right. As we say, one youth at a time, one village at a time, one town at a time, one chiefdom at a time. Collectively, Lona Lo Bill Mama Salon. Lona ever gets to where we got to in the Civil War. It's not worth it. For nothing that is worth. But now we see why Rwanda is where Rwanda is. These people love their country. And because of those who sacrificed for this country, they are ready to build it. To be the envy of the world and the new America of Africa. God bless you. Thank you.